So you were here last year,
I was.
Tottenham Hotspur. You were here as a member of the Tennessee Titans. Welcome back to London, right?
Yeah, it's glad to be here. I love this city, honestly. Like I said, I've been here a few times. Love the people, the food, and just, I like being out in the countryside a little bit. It's kind of relaxing, peaceful.
You flew in with the Titans when?
It was actually around this same time. I can't remember the exact date, but I want to say it was like week 6
Okay,
last year. But we flew later in the week.
That was my question
Yeah.
because I knew game is almost like to the year to the date.
Yeah.
But I was going to ask you, Kevin, when you guys flew in, was it the beginning of the week or was it closer to the game? Because that's always a big topic of discussion.
Right. So we flew in Thursday evening, landed Friday morning. You only get a couple days to kind of adjust, which is a little bit tough. So I actually kind of like this idea of flying out early in the week, kind of get your body clock right. So I'm excited to kind of see how this week goes.
You know, Coach said that it was really important that guys like yourself, been doing it 9 years now, you get into a routine when it comes to game week. He wants you guys to maintain your routine, correct? Is that tough?
You just got to figure out a plan. I'm still trying to figure out the layout of the hotel this morning. Definitely got in the sauna. Actually swam a couple laps in their pool.
Oh, good.
So, trying to flush out the plane ride as much as possible. So I'm trying to stick to that routine a little bit. And you always got to make adjustments. That's life, and that's definitely life of a pro. So you got to make adjustments and try to take advantage of every resource that they have here.
You guys lost that game last year to Baltimore. Justin Tucker had 6 field goals in that game.
Yeah.
But you had a big game. You had 10 tackles.
I did. But like you said, we ended up losing the game. I actually haven't won in London yet. I played here in 2018 as well. Lost off a 2-point conversion. Missed the 2-point conversion. So hopefully our luck will change this year. We get a W out here.
What have you learned from the experience of playing in London? The whole experience of being here early, the game itself, the fans. What's really hit Kevin Byard?
Yeah, I mean, I would definitely say just the experience, the fan experience. Even just being out here now, you just realize how far football has taken me, on a personal level. It's taking you across the water, be able to see the fans and how big football is across here, over here. When you go to the game, you'll see it's not just going to be Bears fans. It's not just going to be Jaguars fans. You're going to see jerseys from all 32 teams in the league, so that's always pretty fun. So, yeah, it's exciting to be able to come over here and experience just a different culture.
I know they're trying to expand the game. They'd love nothing more than to put a team in London or Germany.
Yeah.
Is it possible? I mean, it's 6 hours away. Actually, 8 hours by flight.
Yeah, I mean, I have no clue how they're going to get that done. Anything's possible. But just the logistics of it, for a team to have to travel from London to another city, week to week, I don't know how that's going to work. But, yeah, you can never say never. I don't think 20, 30 years ago, players that played then would even think that the game would have grown this much. So you just never know. More than likely, I'll probably be retired by the time that happens. So I won't have to worry about that.
Secondary's playing lights out right now. Why?
Yes. Just our confidence. I don't think we're really surprised about the way we're playing. You've seen the growth and just the camaraderie and just the way we've been able to build things through training camp. And I've been speaking about just the talent that we have. This is a very talented group. So anything less than what we're doing now would honestly be a letdown.
What even hit me even more, Kevin, was, all right, you guys shut down an offense that, with Dalton at quarterback, was putting up 400-plus total yards a game in the last 2. Mm-hmm. I told people, I don't care. It happened against Vegas and Cincinnati Bears defense, a little different. But then you look at the line score, the box score of that game, everyone contributed, and Sweat's not even in the box score.
Well, he actually did an interview earlier in the week, and he kind of just spoke about, anybody on this defense can have a big game. So we're a very unselfish group. But we also went into this game not taking that team for light. Like I said, watching on film, Andy Dalton was operating the offense at a very high level. So we wasn't going to this game worried about, what the stats were, worried about what the records were, anything like that. So we prepared really well, and I think that's what allowed us to be able to put on that type of performance.
Are you feeling like this team right now is gaining some serious confidence about the way they're playing? Took a little time, new
Right.
players on offense, yourself on defense, but now you guys are hitting your stride.
Yeah, I mean, I would definitely say, we're still a work in progress at the end of the day. We're 3-2 in a really good situation. You can obviously see the offense. You see Caleb's picking up momentum. I've always told people he needs to calibrate. You know, he's a rookie. He's playing a lot of snaps early, a lot of valuable snaps, and he's getting better and better. And that's what it's all about, man. This early in the season, all teams are still getting better. You can't worry too much about the records. It's kind of like a horse race. We're all kind of bunched up in there. You know, eventually we want to be able to make a run to be able to separate ourselves from the pack. So what a great opportunity, like you said, to be able to get a huge win. Winning 2 weeks in a row, so we got to keep it rolling.
What are you noticing about Williams when you guys practice? Are you noticing a guy, a rookie, who's just smarter each game and making more and more progress?
Yeah, I just see a guy that's willing to take coaching, and a guy that's willing to continue to get better. I definitely think just watching his progression, just watching on the sideline, he understands that, you know, sometimes you have to just take the profit. You know, obviously in college he was always kind of making a lot of big plays. In the league, like I said, he's calibrating a little bit differently now. He's understanding, hey, what I can do, and he's also trusting the defense. I think that's big for him.
That's key, man.
Yeah, I feel like it's big for him to know that, hey, I have a really great defense. If I don't turn the ball over, I can trust my run game, get my playmakers involved, and that's what it's going to be about, man. You're going to be able to see him have these huge games as long as he continues doing what he's doing. So this team, this defense and everybody, we have a lot of trust in 18, and he's definitely he's doing well.
All right, you look at what Jacksonville brings to the table. Their quarterback, Trevor Lawrence, almost threw for 400 yards. Yeah. So we talked about you guys getting and hitting your stride. Mm-hmm. Seems like Jacksonville maybe as well.
Yeah, man, I've got a lot of experience with Trevor Lawrence, obviously being in Tennessee. You know, they took him #1 for a reason. It's the reason why he got the contract he got last year, for a reason. He can make all the throws. He's an athletic quarterback as well. I think people kind of sleep on his athleticism. And he has a lot of playmakers out there. I know a tight end, Evan Ingram's been out for a few weeks, but I think he should be back this week. Christian Kirk, Gabe Davis. It's a lot of players out there. And then also they have 2 really talented running backs with Bigsby and ETN, but I forgot about the rookie as well. I think he's a really talented player. So we'll have our hands full for sure. Like I said, we'll have to prepare the best that we can being over here and Justin with in London. So it should be a fun game.
Man, you know how Bears fans travel.
Yeah.
It's going to be a Bears crowd on Sunday. You players hear these Bears fans, do you not?
100%. I'm definitely expecting a huge Bear fan base on Sunday. So it'll be exciting to see those fans. It'll be exciting to see all the London fans as well. So like I said, man, just being able to come over here, the opportunity to be able to play in front of these fans is going to be awesome.
All right, you like the schedule today, Wednesday, walkthrough,
yeah. Good
practice Thursday, Friday, and then good walkthrough on Saturday before the game on Sunday. You like that setup?
Yeah, as a veteran, for sure. You know, I think with the travel and everything, it allows you to be able to really get your bodies right. You know what I mean? I think Flus is doing a great job just understanding where the players are at this point of the season. Guys are making sure they're getting their rest. They're taking advantage of all the treatment stuff that we have here. So guys should be fresh. We should be running around, flying around on Sunday.
I know the family traveled with you last year. You like traveling internationally?
I do. It's definitely a little bit different when you're traveling, I would say, commercial with the family and the kids. Just the logistics of everything. But as long as you can get enough sleep on the plane, I think it could be fine. You just have to get your body clock right. And that's why I'm really excited about being able to come out here earlier in the week to kind of really get adjusted for the game.
But you're a fan of London.
I'm a big fan of London.
What do you like about it? I mean, have you hit some of the tourist spots?
Yeah, obviously, just being some of the tourist spots, obviously seeing Big Ben and all that stuff. But I think for me, just the architecture and also just realizing it's a very old city. You know, you think about just America. America is maybe 300 years old. This city, this area, just England, is a lot older. So I just like seeing the architecture and everything. And I got some fish and chips last night. So
did you?
It was pretty good. And also didn't realize that London is known for Indian food. So I'm a big Indian food person.
Oh my gosh, some of the best Indian restaurants in the world.
They have some great food, so I'm excited to check out some of those too as well.
All right, let me ask you a question about, final question. I know the NFLPA executive director met with you guys last Thursday.
Right.
Cole talked about it. And priority right now is what the off-season schedule is like. And as a veteran, I'm interested to get your thoughts, because I know the players would like to condense it and have you guys report, work out, roll right into training camp. Whereas now it's report in April, then take 6 weeks off before training camp. Which do you prefer?
Yeah, I think that's still an ongoing conversation. I'm not sure exactly, because, you know, I've been so used to this schedule. I kind of like to be able to have that little break between July to spend some time with the family. But who knows? To have a longer offseason would be great, especially for guys that's dealing with injuries, be able to rest up. I haven't really had that issue, so and that's one thing about the league, man. You have so many different guys that have so many different preferences based upon what their offseason looks like. So it really just depends. But I know it's an ongoing conversation. But I'd be curious to see what kind of resolution we'll come up with. I think either way it goes, like you said, I know how to adjust. So I think we'll be fine.
Cheerio, buddy.
Absolutely.
Have fun on Sunday. We'll see you out there.
Thank you, man. Appreciate
All right, thank you.